I'm here on the job site with Dale, who's a framing contractor.
Hey, good morning.
Dale traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for all his business vehicles. We're here where he needs us most.
Yep, they sure are.
We make it easy for him to save on all his insurance needs, all in one place, with coverage that fits his business and bottom line. Oh, I shouldn't have looked down.
It's all right.
We're so far up here.
Look at me. Take a deep breath.
Oh, I'm good. So good.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. Get more with Geico.
Let's talk about books, Jody. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the weird things and the good things that we read. Let's talk about books.
Okay, welcome back, y'all. We're so glad you're here. We're doing our second book review, book report. Because I'm a teacher, I like to call it a book report. So, Shelly, what did you read this week?
This week, I actually listened to an audiobook called Down the Rabbit Hole by Holly Madison. And I do enjoy autobiographies. And I've also read Hugh Hefner's wife, Crystal's book. So I liked hearing the other side of it. I found the book very, I didn't know much about Holly outside of The Girls Next Door.
Yeah.
And so it was very informative, and I would give it a solid 2.5. The writing was entertaining. It kept me popping back in, and I really enjoyed it. I would recommend it. I wouldn't, if you're into such a thing, I wouldn't make a book club meeting about it or anything. But if you need a fast, fun read, it's almost kind of like a beach read. So yeah. What did you read?
What would you rate it? Let's go over the rating system. So 5, great book, love the experience. 4, good book, recommended. 3, okay book, easy to read for a short escape. 2, it had good parts, but few of them. 1, bad book, can't get those hours back in my life. Do not recommend.
So with that rating system, I would give it a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my book last week. But I heard an interview with her on Heather McDonald, and she's a great interview. So yeah. I'm glad you read the book. I wanted to read it, but I think that the Girls Next Door went through a lot. I could not believe they had to have a curfew and they had to watch maybe I would love it watching Humphrey Bogart and every night at 8:00.
Yeah. Well, she loved that part, and I feel like she really loved you. He just was a very controlling narcissist. I mean, they really got screwed with the Girl Next Door. Yeah, they didn't get any royalties, and even after she left, he tried to control all of the contracts that she was signed into, like she was his property. And yeah, it was very, very disturbing. And they signed those contracts. It felt like all the girls were there because they didn't have another option in their mind. And so it was pretty shocking, and definitely made me feel a little sick with myself that I watched The Girls Next Door.
I just thought they were adorable young girls trying to figure out what they were going to do. And then Hugh was just kind of like this creepy uncle.
Oh, so creepy. Anyway, I would recommend. I mean, if you want a fast read, I would recommend it.
Okay, but you love these autobiographies by famous people, so
I do.
I think it'd be fun for you to give us a list eventually of your top 5 to 10 that you think these are must read. I know you read the Barbara Streisand one, which is
it was so good.
1,000 pages.
Oh my gosh, the Barbara Streisand book was so good. It was so informative. And if you do the Barbara Streisand book, you have to do it audio because she sings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's what a talent. Everything she was connected to, how she's a fierce advocate, fierce, has some strong opinions, and I really enjoyed that book. It felt like a walk through our mom loved Barbara Streisand, and so it just felt like um mom's history, kind of, because yeah, I really
Well, and mom was fiercely opinionated. Well, the book I read, I said I was working on it last week, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that I finished the book, even though I'm only like 3/4 of the way through it. But I think I get the gist. Okay, this was recommended to us by Tammy, our friend Tammy Thompson, and I'm worried about her. I'm worried about Tammy.
that she enjoyed that book.
Read it. This is a great book, and yes, it's very well written. It's written by Naomi Klein. She's a New York bestseller. You can tell she's an incredible writer. I mean, I felt like I needed a thesaurus right beside me or a dictionary for some of the words, but it goes into some political things about the COVID time and the election between Biden and Trump. And I don't like to sway into politics too much. I will say it really stressed me out. And for someone like Tammy, who lives a very stressful life as a principal, I'm just like, why don't you read something like Holly Madison's book? It might not stress you out.
Oh, Terry would never read Holly Madison's book.
Shelly, I always had to put in my night guard for my teeth while I was reading this book because it was stressing me out so much. I chip all my teeth away.
I know. When I read it, it stressed me out. I was like, oh my gosh, you're so intense.
And
And it's coming through the book.
yes, what's coming through, like grabbing me, like get more stressed out about stuff. So in this book, um, Naomi Klein has a doppelganger that people are confusing her literature, her books and her comments with Naomi Wolf. Naomi Wolf is also an American feminist, a journalist, and she's also a conspiracy theorist. So, the beauty myth, which was like a huge hit, of course, but Naomi Wolf has definitely complete opposite beliefs, the opposite beliefs of Naomi Klein. And Naomi Klein would be in the restroom at like a public venue, and somebody be like, "Can you believe what Naomi Klein wrote about, some conspiracy?" And she wanted to shout, "It's not me! It's not me!" And it was really diluting and changing how her persona, her public persona, her brand, so to speak. So it made her very stressed out. And I think she wrote this book to disclaim anything that people were getting confused. But I have to say, when I was younger, living under Shelly's shadow, people would confuse me for Shelly because we look similar. And I was very, very shy growing up. And so Shelly and I were doppelgangers, so to speak. And
Oh, wow. That's so funny.
and then when they would say, "Hi, Shelly," in the hall at school, and I didn't say anything, they'd be like, "What is wrong with Shelly? I mean, she's so snotty. She's so stuck up." So I was like, "No, that's not me. That's my sister Jody." So I was Shelly's doppelganger forever. And I mean,
That
just
makes me your doppelganger too.
yes, yes. And
And I take that with pride.
well, I started finally like in high school because I didn't want Shelly to get like a bad reputation for being stuck up. When people would call me Shelly, I'd just wave.
Agreed. I mean, if anybody calls me any of my sisters, I'm like, hi.
I got confused for Amy a couple of times. That's nice too. I mean, I
Well,
for my sisters because they're all funny and beautiful and smart. And so, but when I was growing up, I was so deathly shy. Like, I think my whole childhood, like, I was a little bit of a selective mute, and I was so quiet that my parents would be like, "Did we forget Jody?"
roll call.
They'd be like, "No, she's right here. Just doesn't talk."
We're making up for it now. We're making up for it.
I definitely came out of my shyness. But what would I rate this book? Because of its great writing, I would give it a 4.
Really?
I would. It is really great writing. It does give you things to think about. It just was really stressful. So if you need stress in your life, if you want to break all your teeth in your
Wow.
you go for it. It is well written. It gives you things to think about. I do worry about Tammy, our bestie, one of our besties, about her having so much stress already, and then her way of relaxing is cracking open the doppelganger book, and worrying about climate change and insurrections and Nazism and you name it, political stuff. And I just am like, oh, this is really stressful. So
That's very stressful.
but it is very well written. She's an incredible writer. It just made me feel not chill. And I don't need more of that. Nope.
Yeah, I felt like I would give it a 1 because I was like, "Hey, Angry Spice, I want my time back." I felt like I was being yelled at through your book, and I did not appreciate it.
It was stressful. It was stressful. So I ordered myself something on TikTok shop, Shelly.
Tell me.
And I think it's something you might want to do. It's a trend. It is called Blind Date with Book. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay, so you go on TikTok, or you could just type in Blind Date with Book on TikTok. And you order a book and you don't know what it's going to be. You give them like the genre that you want, and it comes wrapped. And it has little clues. It has stickers. It has hot cocoa or tea. It has a bookmark. It has like a way where you can leave little notes to yourself. It has like a pen. They even have blind date book boxes, which go more elaborate. But I was like, I'm going to give it a go and see what I get. I don't know if it's going to come in time for our next book. So I'm going to go ahead and start my next book while I'm waiting for it to come in.
Well, I have a surprise to tell you. You're not going to believe it.
Oh, what?
I reached out to our sweet friend Feldman, Stacey Feldman, and guess what?
What?
Her family moved to Asheville.
Really?
Yeah, and you're not going to believe who her kids go to school with Lindsay Gaddis's kids.
Oh my God.
Isn't that nuts?
That is so funny. On so many levels.
I know. Oh, so many levels. It made me laugh. I was like, huh, beautiful.
Really want to go.
Yeah, well, now we have to go.
And, surprise guest them.
Exactly. Let's surprise guest them.
And held it with Callie that time.
Let's surprise guest them and take them to the grossest hotel in Asheville. Like you did in San Antonio. What was the name of that place?
The Tropicana.
Oh my gosh. I was telling that story this weekend. I couldn't remember. So if y'all listen to this podcast, y'all will now know what I was talking about. It was the Tropicana.
The Tropicana was so gross that we walked into the hotel room, and Stacey Feldman and Tammy Thompson and Shelly and I were going to do like a girls' little, staycation.
Yeah.
It's only like an hour and a half from Austin. And I love San Antonio. I love
it.
Anyway, so we go to the Tropicana. It was the first time this shows that I get taken care of by my Virgo sister and my Aquarius husband a lot, because I never really booked anything on my own because I'm very like, I don't want to, I don't want to commit. And so I was like, I'm going to do it. And so I was just trying to be cheap. And so I booked this Tropicana staycation in San Antonio. And when we got in there, Feldman had packed a bag, and then she called her husband and she goes, "Don't worry, I'll be home tonight."
It's so funny. And that room, it had fingernails on the ground. It had a dirty Kleenex under the bed. It was so gross. And then we got in the pool and our skin was on fire. It was so
And there was
astroturf,
around the
black astroturf, so bad. And
about staying there. So,
yeah, we ended up going somewhere really nice. I don't remember the name of that.
but it was an emergency, and it was great. I mean, Shelly, I'm gonna have to go into later another tale about staying at a weird like Airbnb with John and the kid that was time, but we could get it.
Yeah, we can add that to next book club next week. Do you have a book? Oh, you're waiting for your surprise book.
Oh, I do have another book. You go ahead. What are you going to read next week?
I'm reading Here One Moment right now. Here One Moment, and I'll put all the information in the notes.
Okay, mine is The Wife Upstairs, Frida McFadden.
I think I read that. Yeah.
But
No, I haven't.
Wife
Oh, I did. From Rachel Hawkins?
No, this one's Frida McFadden.
Okay, no, that's a new one.
More than one, because I think I've read one about that too.
Yeah, I read the one from Rachel Hawkins. It was good.
Okay.
And so we'll put all these books in the notes. And
you can read along with us. And if you want to add some comments, like we're going to report once a week about books. So you can share with us some recommendations. So please recommend. And if you have not already, go on to Spotify and Apple and Amazon and like and subscribe, please, because it really helps get us linked to other people. And we think people are really enjoying it. We're getting a lot of good feedback from people. Aren't you, Shelly?
yes, yeah, everybody's been very kind in their feedback, and we really appreciate it. We want to hear it all, the good, the bad, the ugly, the GBU. Yeah.